It's a little foggy, it's a little wet, but we're here, Hanging Rock State Park. It's what we're used to, I guess. Hello folks, we are at Hanging Rock State Park up above Winston-Salem, North Carolina. It's a pretty nice park. We've hiked here a couple times with the boys and with Dakota and Akela. And I think even once with Akela, just alone. But we got here just at sunset, got the trailer settled in and just took a little drive around the park, and guess what? We can't see anything because of the fog. You literally cannot see the road. We're hoping tomorrow will be a better day. We are going to get a quick view of the campground tomorrow. It's a pretty primitive campground, a very primitive and old bathhouse. The showers are pretty nice, but they've got pallets for doors on the showers. It's kind of weird. The new toilets and the sinks are all like everybody else, but the visitor center, of course, is closed down because of COVID, so I don't know if we'll be able to get any. But tomorrow we'll have a tour of the campground. Stay tuned, and we'll be outside in the morning in about, I don't know, a second. Let me just change the time button here. Be right back. When you get into the campground, there's this loop, this little circle here, and there is the campers reservation board over here. And the reservation board has these pink things you grab with your name on them and put it on your mirror or in your dash like I do, and then you find your campsite. Now the upper lot is campsites 1 through 42. The lower lot where I am is 43 through 73. But these are pretty nice little campsites. The one thing I can say is that they're pretty level. This is campsite number 2, and that's really a really nice back in there. Now the campground at Hanging Rock is really a figure 8 with the bottom of the figure 8 a long narrow circle. This is the upper circle, the higher circle I call it, and there is no power in any of these. I thought there was, but apparently not. And it's a pretty rugged campground. I will say right off the bat, I don't recommend it for fall, because all of these beautiful trees you see are oak trees, and they're pounding us with acorns all night long. And on the Aliner especially, an acorn sounds pretty loud on those bubble windows especially. So can't recommend this in fall. It was kind of noisy last night, but I can sleep through anything. But Akela kept waking up because he didn't know what it was. People banging on the trailer. But I think he learned from me. I didn't care. He doesn't need to care. There's a nice sight there. I should have taken that one. There's water all around the campsite. Water spigots. Nothing on the sites, of course. The sites are reasonably spaced. Here's one over here, and there's nobody anywhere near them. Really, the next site would be right there, and that's number 6. Across the way is 7. And there's a lot of room. And then this is number 8. There's the bathroom over here. And it's got a long driveway to it, but you can't park there. So you have to walk to the bathroom. And it's quite a ways from bathroom to bathroom. Number 14 is a nice big campsite. 15 is a short driveway, but a big tent site. Yeah, this is a little higher, a little flatter road anyways. My campsite is perfectly flat. I didn't have to do anything to level it. But there's a really nice campsite. What is that? Number 39. That's a big flat campsite near nobody. And this is our campsite. Campsite number 72. It's got a fairly short driveway, really. Plenty of room for the car on the Aliner. We're actually got the stabilizers down on the back. Stop log, whatever it is. These things were falling all over the trailer in the rain. There are millions of acorns coming from these trees. These are your basic acorn trees. We do have the steps right on the edge of the trailer. There's a little room to walk, but not a whole lot. You couldn't put the carpet out there. We'd be tripping down the stairs. But down behind the picnic table and the fire ring, which I never use, looks like is the lake. There's a lake in this park, but let's see if we can go down. There's these trails, well-used trails down to the lake, so we'll see if we can get down to the lake. Show you that down there. They burn these forests every couple of years, and this one looks like it had a pretty hot burn on the bottoms of all these trees. Doesn't seem to have hurt much of the tall timber, but a lot of the blueberries and rhododendrons are just coming back. I mean, the taller last year's growth is all dead, and this year's growth is just new. And that's even the rhododendrons or azaleas, whatever these things are the same. See, they got all this dead, and then the new little stuff is coming back. So it's kind of neat, kind of, but I don't know. There is a trail that goes around this lake, this pond, whatever it is. There's the beach over there, and the beach house is a huge building. There's a here it is. There's a fishing pier, a handicap fishing pier, and then there's the dam or dike, whatever you call it. It's pretty nice. It's a nice lake. There are people with a lot of canoes and kayaks that were here camping. A lot of people don't like these stoves. I don't understand that. I think it's a fantastic tool, appliance for the trailer. It takes up no room on the outside of the trailer. I mean, you know, you take it out of the trailer and hang it there, so it's not inside the trailer taking up room. It works great. It uses your own propane. Goes onto that little thing down in the bottom here. One thing about this, I noticed on Facebook the other day that people were asking that you know, they couldn't get that in there. They couldn't get it in the inside or the outside. They couldn't get the quick connect to go together on the gas. Well, the first clue is make sure there's no pressure in the lines. When you turn off the gas at the tank first and then turn it off at the valve, and then they'll come right out and they'll go together good. He is a limping lizard for this weekend. He's got something going on with his leg. I don't know what or how, but somehow he's got an issue with it. We did x-rays on it, we analyzed it, we did a lot of testing of it. It's not the joints. The joints look super good on an x-ray, but he's got some inflammation in the bone. Could be bone cancer, but we're hoping that it's panosteitis, which panosteitis is something dogs get usually between the ages of 5 months and 2 years. He's over 2 years, so it's a little strange, but he's a little behind anyways, so we're hoping that's what he's got. And it looks like that. Really, it's got all the lookings of that, but he's on some pain medications. But I take him off for this trip because he acts crazy. He's a limping lizard. Anyways, we're going hiking. Let me eat breakfast here. We got the tea kettle on. We're gonna have oatmeal, I think, for breakfast, and then we're gonna head on to the trails. It's 7:30, I think, right now. Having instant oatmeal and tea and one of these silver-coated roofing shingles. I prefer the blueberry ones the very best, strawberry next, and then last these ones, which are brown sugar and cinnamon. But normally for breakfast I would make eggs or pancakes or something fairly large. I rarely make French toast because it's such a mess, but let me finish. We'll go hiking, okay? See you in a while. Well, we're in the parking lot at the visitor center, and he's on leash. See, everybody, he's on leash. They've got an event going on here where they're, I guess, hiking 10 miles, going to every peak of the 5 peaks of Hanging Rock, Something's Knob, all the different peaks. But anyways, we're going to do the great distance of 1.3 miles with Gimpy here. They're not giving out maps, so I hope I don't get lost on this trail. This is a pretty trail. It's got some nice features to it. I guess it's considered a difficult trail because this is all a rock scramble, concrete rock, but just the same, I think it's considered a rock scramble. Okay, I guess the concrete sidewalk finally ends. We get gravel here. I wonder if that's just because in the past it might have washed out with heavy rains. That's what they usually do in the mountains up here. So that was quite a climb, so that might just be to stop the erosion. There's a lot of concrete, and it's probably easy to do one layer of concrete than 10 years of repairs every year. All right, we made it this far so far, and we're keeping it going. We're being passed by a lot of women though. There are a lot of participants in this event. Hey. Handsome boy, eh? Thank you. Him or me? That's what it's here for. I must need new glasses. I'm seeing double again. I'm seeing double again.
Yes, sir.
I'm not sure why they put this at the top of the trail after I've walked all this way. Oh well, I guess we'll keep going. So I don't know how much of the dangerous part is the stairs. I'll let you know if I get to any really dangerous parts though. Yep, still stairs. Getting more complicated though. You know, it's really hard to walk up stairs that aren't even. This is a nice little hike. All right, we're getting to some good parts, I guess. The rocky trail. I guess the trail must have gone that way at one time. Past that outcropping. That'd be really good. Well, this is pretty. And some jerk put his initials up there. This is pretty neat. See, I don't understand, like this event is running from mountain to mountain. Do you have time to look at any of this? This is like neat. This is probably people digging in here for gems and minerals, but they've also killed it with graffiti. The challenge continues. It's too bad it's so foggy because you really don't see the beauty of a lot of this. This mountainside is just gorgeous. And the trail is getting like a real mountain trail now. The trail is really a nicely built trail. It's all rock stairs all the way up. It's pretty neat. They made a few of these steps a little high. So people go around them, which is what we're going to do. I don't need to wreck my knees going above my waist. Oops.
Excuse us. Thank you.
That's all right.
That's okay.
Tell me how the end was. No, you come. I need the rest. Which is just a tiny bit breezy and a little cool. It feels good after the hike. Why did they put these rocks way up here? Whoops. I guess we weren't quite at the top yet. Still got a little ways to go. All right. Looks like we made it to the top, which is down on the lower side. Is she the queen of the rock over there? Are we going to go out on that rock? I don't know if I want to go out on that rock. Well, this is really neat up here. There are a lot of rocks to sit out on and have lunch, which we just might do. Come. There are a lot of dogs over here. So he is distracted. The only real trouble with this place is that all these bushes and trees are full of water. But isn't this just cool? Whew. No. I wonder if any of these moved during the earthquake. Look at the trees. The trees are so cute. They're all bent up. Now, it's supposed to be a clear and sunny day, and as you can see, the clouds are coming off. So I don't know how long we'd have to stay here to get a real view. But way over there is the other side of the mountain. It's quite a neat place. I don't think it's going to be gone for long.